time, cuz. Today I got time, cuz. You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. Nigga, what's up? I can't show hoarding, cuz. I don't fuck with you, cuz. You disrespecting me. I don't fuck with you, cuz. You disrespecting me. I go hard, cuz. Hey y'all, hope you guys are doing good today. Yes, today I got time, cuz. Sorry I'm late. I had to make sure everything was working. Let me make sure everything is clear on here, that it's not lagging, because the last stream was lagging really bad. So give me just a second to check all this stuff out here. So hopefully it won't be lagging. I hope you guys are doing good. Thank you guys for joining me. Whew, we got a lot to talk about, honey. A whole lot to talk about. Hope everybody is doing good today. Looks like we had some super chats. Let me go ahead and shout out Mora Owengo. Sent $19.99. She says, hey, auntie, it's Ra. I love your content and how you all speak the truth and not about BS like the major media. I've been listening to you since I was 12. I'm now 22. I love you like a mother. Thank you for being you. Wow. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for being a young OG tea sipper. She's been here since she was 12 years old. Feel like I don't raise some of y'all. I nursed y'all with these. I'm just playing. I ain't do all that, but thank you so much for the super chat, sis. Kiara Smith sent $19.99. She says, my first child is due in 26 days. And as much as I watch you, he will probably recognize your voice. LOL. Love you, T. Love you too. And thank you and congratulations on the bundle coming. So congrats to you. So yes, there's a lot to talk about. Shout out to my Discord members. I am working on a new app that we can all use because sometimes we have issues with the Netflix and chill party. You can only watch those. You can only join if you're like on a laptop. So I was introduced to a new app. And with this app, you can watch movies with me on your phone, laptop, iPad, and also on your television. So I'm going to do a giveaway in the Discord for a few members to receive a device where you can watch and chat with us on live, well, not live TV, but on television. So I'm excited. I've been playing with it all night. That is why I was posting the Scarface movie at like 2 o'clock in the morning in the movie chat room. I was up like just playing with the features and just making sure everything worked. So we will talk about that further, but we'll be able to watch documentaries, YouTube videos, movies, all the time now. And it'll be easier where you can use it on multiple, devices, phones, laptops, the TV. So you don't have to stare at a small screen if you don't want to. So I'm really excited. We'll be able to expand our movie night options. And yeah, man, I'm just excited for this. So I can't wait. Let's see here. Court says, hey, T, thanks for having us and all your hard work to get us the most accurate info. Love you, girl. Love you, too. And thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's podcast. I put a lot of real information on there. I have been sent pictures of mainly Caucasian people, just keeping it real. They are hoarding gas. Not all white folks, but there's a good majority of them. They're running to gas stations with big ass kegs of, gas cans. They are hoarding gas. So y'all fill up, but let's stop the hoarding. Let's think of our neighbors. That, we're already struggling with a gas shortage. We don't need people running out there filling up 20 barrels of gas. Like, it's the pictures I've been sent have just been crazy. So you're very welcome for that. Marvin D sent $10, says, hey, sis, I hope you had a good Mother's Day. I definitely did. Thank you so much, love. El Chanel says, you late, stop dancing. LOL, just kidding. Hey, T, love you. I'm an OG T sipper, been watching you since you posted the MTV glamorizing teen pregnancy. You saved me. Wow, that was way back in the day, honey. Thank you so much. You're definitely an OG. Thanks for coming through, sis. Natasha F says, hello, T. It's Natasha from Haiti. YouTube has not been showing my super chats. Love you. Yeah, YouTube be on one, but thank you so much, sis. Thanks for coming through. So y'all, we got to talk about this. I'm really disappointed. And y'all know I'm a big fan of the Real Housewives. The franchise in general, I've been watching it from day one. Atlanta, New Jersey, Potomac. I've gotten into that as well. So to see where the show has gotten is just really disturbing. And Porsha Williams, I'm very disappointed in her. You know, not that I thought like she was like this perfect person or even like a good person, because she's done a lot of shady shit throughout the years. But I'm really disappointed in her. And I'm also disappointed in the excuses that I'm seeing online for her. See, a lot of y'all are just hoes, and y'all have that whole mentality. I'm just keeping it real. Anybody co-signing or excusing Porsha's behavior and her antics, watch them around your man. I don't care if it's your sister, your mother, your best friend. Anybody co-signing that, you know what I mean? Like just take a mental note. Because there's no excuse for this bullshit. There's way too much pain in Atlanta that you're over here messing with this woman's ex-husband. Now, it's one thing if we never knew who the hell a Falynn was or a Simon was. We were introduced to this couple via Porsha. Okay? And this is why, and it's very frustrating because so many times you hear women say, see, that's why I don't have a lot of girlfriends. That's why I don't fool with females. And people say, oh, well, if you don't fool with females, then you're the issue. You just don't know how to be a sister to women. And I'm the type of person, I fool with a lot of different people. You know what I'm saying? Women, men, if I'm cool with you, I'm cool with you. I've never had problems keeping girlfriends as long as you're genuine and you're a good person. I've never been one of those women that's like, oh, I don't fool with other women. I only hang with guys. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like when you only hang with guys, why is that? You should be able to get along with other women. But I also understand why people have that mentality, because so many women are trifling. They will smile in your face and act like, you know, they're your girl and they got your back, but the whole time they're plotting. And jealousy is a motherfucker, okay? And it doesn't matter how much money you have, how pretty you are, your status. Jealousy is real. And that's the vibe I get from Porsha. And she's trying to clean it up and act like somehow this is okay. Porsha, for one, is a straight up hypocrite. We're going to get into that a lot deeper. So yesterday, I mean, it was so bad. I commented on the shade room. Y'all know I don't comment on the shade room. I woke up this morning, I had like 1,000 likes on my comment. I said, well, damn, maybe I need to comment more because, you know, I'm going to keep it real. And so this is what I posted on my Instagram page and on the Discord yesterday, because I was just shocked by this, you know, because I have been busy running around dealing with practice. So, you know, as I'm getting ready to wind down and, you know, lay down for bed, I just happened to go on to social media and I'm seeing Porsha trending #1 on Twitter. And I'm like, what's wrong with Porsha? I'm thinking something happened to her. Well, yeah, something happened to her. She done fell and jumped on Simon's peen. Whore. Oops! Oh my God, I fell on his dick. My bad. What the fuck? And people was really excusing this, acting like that, you know, yes, she did that. She got that bag. Y'all are trifling. Everything isn't about a bag. Where are the morals? And these are the people that y'all pop up. They won't give me a show on Dish because I keep it too real, because I'm not kissing nobody's ass and I'm not about to co-sign no fuckery. So they won't put me on these shows. But these are y'all's role models. These are the role models that are, you know what I'm saying, that young girls in their 20s are looking up to. The Porsha Williams. This is the same one who spent all summer screaming about Breonna Taylor and I turned a new leaf and I'm here for justice and black women and, you know, black girls rock, black girls magic. And now look at the legacy that you're leaving behind this with this bullshit. So the conversation then went from Breonna Taylor to you fucking Falynn's husband. See, nobody wants to go there. Nobody wants to tell the truth about how janky and trifling this is. You went from trying to use that girl's image to prop up your own image. And now everything has turned from this whole Breonna movement to Porsha and Simon. Thank you, Porsha. So now, this is what I posted on social media. Let me go ahead and share my screen. It looks like everything is going good. We got 8,000 people in here. Make sure y'all hit the like button. You know, a lot of people get on Kenya and they don't like Kenya. But one thing I can say about Kenya, she has her ways, don't get me wrong. But Kenya has always held Porsha to task. Everybody else acts like they're scared of Porsha, or they treat Porsha like she's a little girl. Porsha is 40 years old. She's a grown-ass woman. She might be younger than the other people on the cast, but let's not act like Porsha is some ditzy 21-year-old that she tries to play up that persona. Porsha is grown, and she knows exactly what she's doing, okay? So let's stop with that. So this is what I posted on social media. Let me share my screen here. So I said, okay, well, let me read what Porsha wrote first. So this is what Porsha wrote to the internet. She says, our relationship began a month ago. Yes, we are crazy in love. I know it's fast, but we are living life each day to the fullest. I chose happiness every morning and every night, tuning out all negative energy, only to focus on positive wishes. He makes me so happy, and to me, that is what matters most. For all you that need facts, I get the optics, but Simon filed for divorce from a previous marriage in January. I had nothing to do with their divorce filing. That's between the two of them. Falynn and I are not friends, and Simon's divorce has been settled. Our relationship is positive, loving step forward in everybody's lives. Simon and Dennis are committed to being respectful and supportive of my happiness in this situation, as well as being the best co-parents they can be to baby PJ. Two Black men stepping up and being amazing people. Let's praise them. It's truly a beautiful moment in life, and we cannot wait to spend the rest of our lives together. XOP. Okay. Now, this was her. She claims they're not friends, but this was her with Falynn. This is Simon's wife. Okay. And she wrote, crazy, sexy, cool. I don't hang with bitches that I'm not friends with. I don't let bitches that I don't know put their hands on my knee. Bitch, keep your hands to yourself. So obviously they're cool. And this was, Falynn and Simon here. Then Falynn unfollowed Porsha. So if y'all were not friends and everything was all good, why did she unfollow her last night? Okay. And this was them at the house. Simon sitting there watching, all that ass. And they looking dead at Porsha. Porsha trying to throw the wife in the pool. Just a bunch of weirdo shit. And then we noticed the ring last night. So this is what I wrote. I said, I'm so shocked and disappointed in Porsha Williams for this trash ass announcement. Falynn was introduced as an associate / friend of Porsha on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now Porsha is in love with her ex-husband that she just divorced in March, and she's claiming that she's in love with this man all of a sudden. But let's not forget, he's also worth $40 million. Women love to downplay friendships after they're done plotting on your man. This bird knew damn well she was friends with Falynn, and she basically used this woman's life as a plot and a storyline for The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Shake my head. And then I wrote, by the way, Falynn just unfollowed her trifling ass. If they're not friends, why are they following each other? And why would Falynn unfollow her as soon as she made the announcement if there were no feelings / friendships involved? Porsha's a clown. So that's exactly what I wrote. I said what the hell I said. That is some clown ass shit, and I don't respect it. Period, point blank. And I feel like even watching the show, when you go back and you watch how we were introduced to Falynn, Porsha said this was a friend of hers. Now, how they met through Dennis, the hot dog man, Porsha's baby daddy. Okay, they met through Dennis. Simon was Dennis's business partner. So that is how Porsha was introduced to him. And then, of course, he introduced his wife to Porsha. So, the wives can hang out, get to know each other, blah, blah, blah. So that's how they all met. So Dennis is in this picture smiling. Porsha, let's keep it real. When has Porsha ever been dressed in a damn muumuu? Okay? I believe the girl's knocked up. Let me show y'all. This is what Porsha had on. Y'all seen this outfit. She's wearing a damn muumuu. That's not even how Porsha dresses. Porsha's always overtly sexy. Titties out, the tightest dress around her ass, all that stuff. But now all of a sudden you're making this huge announcement and you have on a fucking muumuu. Okay? Dennis is over there. Y'all laughing. I don't know what y'all call. I call muumuus. That's what Homer Simpson called it when he got fat. I don't know, honey. I call muumuus. So she's over here dressed in a damn muumuu. and it's hot as hell, okay, I believe she's probably knocked up, to keep it real with you. I believe she's knocked up. She's writing that long dissertation so that way it doesn't look as trifling when she comes out and announces her pregnancy. The reason why Dennis is over there skinning and grinning, because he never really had no love for Porsha any damn ways. Let's keep that real. They were fucking around. She got pregnant. I've been said this. They didn't know each other like that. And they did what people do all the time. Okay? But because they have money, people try to gloss it and make it seem like it's something that it isn't. They were having sex. She got knocked up. So it was like, well, damn, let me try and make it work. They did it backwards. So he has no feelings for her like that, because what man would be okay with his business partner smashing his ex, his baby's mother, his fiance, his ex-fiance? No man would just be okay with that. He's okay with it because he knows that Porsha marries this African man who's worth $40 million. And let me bring y'all the receipts. I got a lot of stuff on my desktop here. He knows if Porsha marries this African man who's worth this much, hell, that's less child support and alimony he got to pay, because basically she's good now. So this is his net worth right here. So let's stop with all this, oh, I'm in love after a month. No, this damn cool $40 million, okay? Helped you with the love aspect. This man is worth $40 million, okay? Porsha is looking for another gravy train. Let's keep that real. Everyone she's always talked to has had money. Not knocking that. First, she was with Cordell Stewart. There were rumors about him being on the DL. She didn't care why, because he had money. If it wasn't for Cordell Stewart, she wouldn't even been on that show. So while she tried to trash him and you know, talk bad about him, it's because of him that she was even able to be eligible to be on that show. Then when she got what she needed, you know, she dropped him and moved on. But remember, before she even got with Cordell, that video came out of her as a pastor, preaching, talking down about gay people and everything else. She's changed her persona so much, it's ridiculous. Okay? So she went from Cordell. Then she was with the hot dog man, Dennis. Now, he, you know, hot dog or not, he's worth $4 million. Dennis has money. Very well established in Atlanta. You know, several successful hot dog businesses. So Dennis is no slouch, but this is definitely a come up to get with the, you know, with Nigerian Simon, who's worth $400 million. Now, I want to show y'all this video of Porsha when she was introducing us to Falynn. You know, you can't play too much, so it's just going to be a snippet. I went back and I watched this video and it didn't sit well with my spirit. In that, if you guys remember, Falynn invited Porsha, her sister, and her lapdog, Shamea, because that's what Shamea is. She excuses everything Porsha does. And it makes sense because, again, birds of a feather flock together. Let me also show you guys this. Shamea was also there. She knew about the damn cheating. Because here goes a picture with Shamea and Simon. A lot of fans found this and was dragging the hell out of Shamea on Twitter. They've been dragging Porsha and Shamea. So this was Shamea with Simon here. It says, so Shamea has known about Simon too, at least since January, because she posted a couple's trip to Turks and Caicos the same time as Porsha's boat video. Okay? This is how trifling some women are. Y'all are in this young woman's house, partying with her, smoking her hookah, eating up her food. And y'all know the deal. I'm going to play out this clip, and y'all pay close attention to how Porsha low-key shades Falynn. It's almost like she knows something, because when Falynn starts talking about WAP, Portia's like, yeah, okay. Just watch this video really quick. It's sick how you can be in somebody's house plotting to destroy their relationship and slide in when it's convenient. All right, watch this.
So you see my holes? They're extra tight. Okay. Ooh, oh, WAP hole? It's tight? Oh, okay. What?
I can't play too much of it. But y'all peeped how she said that. It's almost like she knew something that girl didn't know. Like Simon was pillow talking with her and letting her know that maybe Falynn shit wasn't extra tight or something. because the way she said it was just so condescending. And it was like, well, why are you throwing shade like that towards her? So I just found that just really, really trifling. Just her whole behavior in general was just really, really rude and trifling. Let's see here. Let me read some of these super chats. Marquita Ghetto Superstar says, love your honesty. I have been a longtime fan and I finally got you live to send a little love. Keep being you. Stay blessed. Thank you so much, sis. Thanks for coming through. Jaquia Dixon says, I have been a silent subscriber for a year, but I just want to say I love you, T. You're the best. Thank you so much. And thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you coming through. Let's see here. Oh, Agent Matt came through with the $50. What's up, Matt? He says, what's trucking? I see you sipping tea and looking edible. Stay killing them, girl. Thank you so much, Agent Matt. Thanks for coming through. Rolo Slim 49.99 says, thank you for always sharing your point of view on serious topics. You are more than welcome, and thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Oh, hold on. Kirk Terrain sent $99.99. Thank you so much for the super chat. They said, hey, Auntie, hope you had a great Mother's Day. I definitely did. Thank you for coming through. I really appreciate the love and support. Thank you. Let's see here. So, yeah, it's been a lot with this whole situation the past 24 hours. People are not feeling what Porsha has done. They're not feeling her antics and her excuses. Now, Simon has also spoken up, okay? So let me go ahead and read to you guys what Simon had to say. He's full of shit, okay? He's full of crap. So this is what Simon had to say about the situation. He says, I'd like to seize this opportunity to thank every well-wisher of Porsha and I, whether via phone, text, or DM. You affirm my belief that finding love is possible for everyone who genuinely seeks one. Getting married again was never a question in my mind, but I did not expect to be blessed with a mate so soon. The interesting thing about life is that it is an individual journey. Porsha and I, with the support of our loved ones, have chosen to travel together as one and spread love and positivity to our community, which is in desperate need of a positive and healthy image of the best versions of ourselves. Sir, shut the fuck up. We travel this road not lightly, considering we have been in relationships that have taught us to want and do better for ourselves. I asked her to marry me because we checked all of the other boxes and then some. We have done the individual work to sustain a healthy relationship. I stand next to her proud that we found each other. What we have is what we wish every single one of you out there, happiness. So when I asked, she said yes, and that is all that mattered. Thank you again for your love, support. Truly appreciate. #LoveWins. This man is full of shit, okay? First of all, when he was going through his divorce, and now a lot of things are starting to add up to me. If you guys remember, they announced their divorce in April. So just like 4 weeks ago, it came out that him and Falynn were divorced, and a lot of people were really shocked by this, okay? And during that divorce, they have been married since June 14, 2019. He claimed that they were living in a state of separation. Falynn came out on April 13 to respond to the things that he was saying about her. Because then remember, he also went on the internet and claimed that Falynn had been cheating on him. And at that point, I didn't believe him. And this is why I didn't believe him. Not saying that women don't cheat or no shit like that. Falynn is a young woman. She has 3 children. Okay, she done came up on a man that's worth $40 million. Why would she throw that away for some random peen? It doesn't make sense. A lot of times when women are in relationships like that, where a man is worth that much money, they're literally doormats. They allow their men to cheat and come and go and everything else. Why? Because they become accustomed to a lifestyle and they don't want to fuck up that lifestyle. So I didn't believe for a second that Falynn was really cheating on him. I think at that point, he was trying to plant seeds way back then to make Falynn look like a bad person because he knew he was low-key fucking Porsha. Okay, when you go, this was just April. It's only May 11th. Hasn't even been a whole month. This was just in April. He was trying to say that his ex-wife was cheating on him. And she responded back to him and she said, if I'm cheating on you, bring the proof. I've never cheated on you. He claimed he had all these receipts. Till this day, we're still waiting, Simon. Where's the receipts that she was cheating on you, Simon? Nah, your old ass is trying to deflect and claim that she was cheating on you because you were doing wrong. Ladies, you've been in them type of relationships before where a man will accuse you of cheating. You can go out to the club with your girls or dress cute and, oh, you cheating? You fucking around on me? And then you find out the whole time they was the ones cheating. They was projecting all the dumb shit they was doing onto you. That's what I feel like Simon was doing. He was trying to set up and plant seeds to make it look like Falynn was the bad guy. Okay? The whole situation makes no sense to me. Till this day, we have not seen not one receipt of Falynn cheating on this man that he claimed that he had receipts for. Okay? Like I said, that was a month ago. And when she did her conversation with Kandi, she was even saying that they were trying to work out their relationship. Falynn did not want to get a divorce. She was saying that they were working on their relationship. So I find it very interesting that it went from them supposedly working on their relationship to Simon finding all this love via Porsha. Porsha claiming that they're not friends, but if you watch the interview that she did with Kandi, she clearly stated that her and Porsha were friends. Let me go ahead and show y'all this.
And went to the show. You came on as a friend of Porsha's. So, what was your history?
Oh, you know what? It was more so through Dennis and Simon. They knew each other. They were in the same industry. You know, we own a nightclub called Republic, and Dennis was in that industry, and Simon was also in the restaurant industry. So they just would collide every here and there. And at some point in time, Porsha and I got to meet, and she was really sweet. She's always been very real and genuine. So we clicked. You first came.
All right, so y'all just heard that. So that definitely did not age well. So again, Porsha and her were introduced to each other via their husbands, okay? So all that stuff with Dennis trying to act like, oh, he's so cool with everything, that's because he's like, he don't give a damn. That's, you know, Simon's headache now. So, of course, he's going to smile and smoke cigarettes and all that shit. The whole shit is weird to me. The whole thing is weird to me. You know, them standing next to each other, him grinning and them lighting each other's cigars. It looked like a pass-around situation. Just look weird. You know, so I feel really bad for Falynn. And again, this is why I say you have to be careful, one, who you call a friend, and also putting your relationships and your situations on reality television. Had Falynn not gone on reality television, the situation may not even happened. You know, I don't find anything cute about this. I don't think it's okay. And then what kind of tripped me out is that Nene Leakes had the nerve to leave a comment. People screenshotted this, giving Porsha props. And then when she got drugged, she tried to clean it up. Let me show y'all this screenshot. Okay, so here goes the screenshot here of Nene. So this was the post on Bottle Alert. And Nene says, congrats, P. Always choose happiness first. Hashtag love wins. And Porsha replies by saying, thank you. So when Nene got drugged, a lot of people weren't surprised because, you know, rumor has it that Nene was the other woman and she tore up Greg's home. He was married with 5 children and he left his wife for a stripper because at the time Nene was stripping. So people were like, well, that's why Nene's giving Porsha props because she done did the same shit. And then Nene tried to come back and clean it up. She claimed, oh, ever since I've been booted off the show, I don't watch the show. I had no idea that Simon was the guy from this Chabu. You knew, ma'am. Stop acting brand new. You knew. Whole situation is a mess. Let's see here. 10-4 Ricans, 10-4.99. She says Simon's proof of cheating will be featured on Snoop Dogg's Clout Chaser series. That is the truth because he has no damn proof, sis. He's full of shit. Trying to tear up that girl's image. That's what that was. Let's see here. Donnie Senpai says, let me quit playing and show you some love tea. I've been watching your unbiased, well-researched, in-depth videos that inspire lovely Joe for years. Thank you so much, Donnie. I appreciate it, child. Whenever I go deep and talk about stuff, all of a sudden, every YouTuber is now talking about, the supply chain kinks and, all types of stuff, honey. I give them a lot of good topics to run with. So it is what it is, honey. As long as my tea sippers give me my props, that's all I care about. So I appreciate you. Let's see here. Little Eyes sent $24.99 says, Porsha talking about crazy, sexy, cool when she's acting like the album track. Case of the fake people. Oh, goodbye to all the fake people in my life. Girl, don't get me started. I can't sing out here because YouTube, honey. But yeah, that is my jam on the Crazy Sexy Cool album, honey. She says something definitely wicked comes they way. LOL. Love you, T. Keep blessed. Please, y'all, hit the like button. Thank you so much, Little Eye. Thank you for coming through, sis. Color Drash sent 20 says, she was really in her house planning to thought and bop with her man. I could never. Ooh, just disappeared. Ooh. I'm sorry, just disappeared on me. Let's see here. Auntie Diva sent $19.99 says, first time catching a live in a long time tea sipper. Been watching you since your videos on Countess Vaughn and the hair glue issues. Let's be real. If Mr. 40 million wasn't rich, she would not give him a second look. Strumpet, you better preach. Let's keep that real. Not just Porsha, but Falynn as well. They're all clout chasing, trying to jump on these rich African peens. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are able to get the women that they have because of their money. Period, point blank. Let's keep it real. If the hot dog man wasn't worth $4 million, she wouldn't have looked at him either. Melanin Queen sent $14.99 says, I have been trying to reach you. I sent an email months ago, but you said you have other people that deal with that. I'm hurting and need your shoulder. It is very personal. Is there a way I can reach you? Love you. Thank you so much for the super chat, sis. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Stephen Fleet says, hey, T, got the chance to see a live today. Thank you, Stephen. Thanks for coming through. Michael Unveiled says, I love you and how you're always solid. Everybody needs more tea in their life, period. And yes, Porsha is a fraud. Definitely. Thank you for the super chat, sis. Carissa says, not Nene and the close your legs to married man. Carissa's a mess. She says, not Nene, close your legs to married men Leakes praising Porsha. Yes, honey. And then try to walk it back when people started dragging her. Child, you that's what I'm saying. Like the excuses that we give people. As long as it's somebody who's pretty or somebody who's popular, folks will make excuses. But if this was just regular women, nobody would be excusing Porsha's behavior. If this was just me, you, and somebody else, everybody be like, oh, that's fucked up. That's foul. Falynn needs to beat her ass. But because it's Porsha, there's all this leeway for excuses, and it's not okay. You don't invite, somebody into your home and extend an olive branch and want to build a friendship and a sisterhood with that person. And the whole time they're plotting with your man. And then now you're looking for congratulations and pats on the back on social media. I think not. Not for me anyway. TJ Sin 20 says, women disrespect women all the time. These women don't want to be cheated on, but will help a man cheat on his girl. Is that any means necessary? It's that any means It's that any means necessary mentality. However, this is just showing her internal brokenness. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the super chat. And yeah, that's the truth. People want to keep preaching all this shit about Black women need to stick together and we need to build a sisterhood. But then we have things like this happening all the time. And it's not just Porsha. This is the mentality of many people, who don't have respect for other people's relationships. Let's not forget all the times Porsha done cried about Dennis slinging his hot dog all around Atlanta. How she was embarrassed, how she was hurt. And now you got the audacity to turn around and do that to another woman. And then you got Dennis in the picture grinning like a Cheshire cat. If everything was so cool and so copacetic, why is Falynn not in the picture? Why is she not alongside y'all smiling? You know how hurt and embarrassing that has to be for Falynn to not only see her, they're not even divorced yet. So let's stop calling him her ex-husband. Nothing has been finalized. Okay, because just a few months ago, he was withdrawing the divorce, wanting to stay with Falynn. And Falynn was saying to Candy that she had wanted to work it out. So they're not even officially divorced yet. So I find it very funny that they're on vacation, taking these vacation pics together. But again, if everything was cool and you and her weren't friends, well, why is Falynn not there? Shouldn't she be in the picture too, being that Dennis is there, smiling, skinning, and grinning? You know, it's really disturbing. Jojo sent $9.99, says, Snoop Dogg and Simon twinning. Lovely Joe, I know you're in here. Please stand up. Thank you so much for the super chat, love. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Michelle and Vale said, yeah, those other YouTubers can try it, but there's only one T. Yes, honey, you better let them know. Okay, thank you. Let's see here. Marquia sent another $24.99, says, don't be surprised, y'all. I would not be. Dennis probably sold Porsha to him. Yeah, I know some Africans get down, not all Africans, but some. Dennis got that money and is free of a headache. Child, the rabbit hole goes deep. D. Williamson 5 says, I'm going through the same thing Falynn is going through. Wow. I found out on Facebook. Damn, why do these super chats keep is somebody deleting the super chats? I needed that, T. Let me see if I can find. She said she found out on Facebook and then it disappeared. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it, honey. Okay, here we go. D. Williams. Look, I got my little backup page. I need that T, honey. She says, I found out on Facebook that my husband got a mistress, living a double life on deployment. Shake my head. Prayers to Falynn. Yeah, that's sad. It's very hurtful. You know, a lot of us can relate. You know, I've been cheated on. You know what I'm saying? It's very hurtful when people are dishonest. And then on top of that, there are all the STDs floating around Atlanta. Like at that point, it's not even cheating. You're putting my life at risk. You know, and that's the part that's just so selfish. And the fact that they're trying to bring God into this, like this morning, this is what Porsha posted this morning. And I hate when people do trifling shit. And then all of a sudden, oh, thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you, Lord, for working me. Girl, shut up. This is what Porsha posted this morning. Blessed and highly favored. Smile. God is good. Girl, bye. You know, like, don't bring God into y'all's antics. If you want to sit here and do trifling shit, don't bring God into it, okay? Because what y'all are doing is real devilish. It just really is. It's not okay. Because, again, this is the same woman who always plays victim. She remember when she was boo-hooing at the reunion about how, you know, Cordell cheated on her and she found out after the fact. So let me go ahead and play a flashback because a lot of people forget when Claudia Jordan was dragging the hell out of Porsha and calling her out season 7. Remember, Porsha this ain't the first African that Porsha's been accused of messing with who was married. There was another African man that she was messing with back then that a lot of people were saying that she was messing with him. That's how she got her Birkin bag and a few other things. So let me go ahead and play a flashback real quick. The whole situation is just trifling. Let me find the video here. Here it is. Why does it always want to play on this screen? Hold on. Okay. So this was at the reunion with Porsha and Claudia Jordan getting into it. And what was so funny, before I even start this, if you guys remember, before I start the video, remember when Claudia, during that season, was seen with Cordell. Remember they had went to a party and Cordell was there. And Claudia and Cordell were kind of flirting with each other. And because they had known each other since way back in the day. Y'all can go back and watch it. This was during season 7. And folks were upset. Oh, that's trifling. How you gonna flirt with Porsha's ex? And mind you, Claudia and Porsha were not friends. They beefed the entire season. So folks were bringing that up on Twitter. Let me go ahead and show you this real quick. Okay, so this is the picture of Cordell and Claudia. So this person was saying, wasn't Porsha mad that season when Claudia was trying to talk to Cordell? And they were just flirting with each other. But that was like a storyline as well, because it seemed it was always one thing after another. And so then when it came out, you know, Claudia was all types of trifling, but Claudia was not friends with Porsha. And Porsha saw that was wrong. So to see Porsha do this years later to another woman is foul. So now let me go ahead and play you guys this reunion clip here. Give me just a second.
Whoever, Hispanics, whoever, I'm single, fabulous, and can date who I want. My thing with Claudia was saying that I was dating a married man, which goes against my morals. I was married. And in my relationship, I didn't know I was being cheated on until afterwards.
You were cheated on?
After the fact, I found out there were some things that had happened in my marriage, yes.
As a former journalist, I will not bring up things that I do not know to be true. And actually in the Philippines, you actually confessed when we were all drinking the night we went out to the club. You said, I'm glad you didn't say this other one because that's someone I've been holding out for 2 years. That is married. And we're not going to say names, sweetheart, but there was more than one person around. So please don't backtrack now that you have all this virtue and character when you did tell me in the Philippines. Mind you, it was after a few drinks, but you told me.
At the end of the day, you may be a journalist. Whatever you are, you're on the radio now. Focus on that and not make me your project.
You're not
Period.
my
And that's what you have done this entire
I feel
season.
sorry for you.
You do.
I feel sorry for you.
What part of my life do you feel
I
sorry
feel sorry
for?
that you think that you don't want to rely on what talent you have, where you don't have to get the extra bonus.
Let me tell you something about my gifts. Let me tell you something about my gifts.
They're not blessings from God.
They were developed in my mother's
when you're messing with a married man.
I'm very blessed. I'm very talented.
Porsha,
I will not let anyone in
I'm
this
sure you're
group,
talented, but what?
since I was married, been there, done that.
Claudia, do you know any
You
of these
reflect
African
everything
men?
on me.
Do you know any of these
We
African
have
men?
a couple of mutual friends, and one of them is a friend of the guy. And she also
Okay,
admitted
what I would like her to do before we continue, because this is going into slanderous territory.
So
You
file
will
a
not
lawsuit
see
against
my name
me
that
if
way.
you about that life.
Did anyone hear Porsha saying this?
Yes,
in the
it
club?
was so was Demetria.
No, okay, let me say this first of all. At the time I was speaking about who I was dating, someone else would cut me off and speak for me and say, she's dating this guy. She is dating this guy, right? Never said what I said. What I said was I'm dating a young athlete. And I was dating him the entire season. My legs are closed to married men, okay?
No, they're not.
I want to say something.
Yeah.
Speaking of reckless males and cheating allegations, you told Phaedra that my husband was sleeping all around Atlanta on me.
If your husband continuously opens up business after business, sleeping with everybody in Atlanta, how do you have time to worry about who Phaedra is with?
Exactly, honey.
Right.
Why would you say that when that's not the case?
Okay.
It's only slander when it's about her, not about other people. So that's the
Is
problem.
that not
Do you want to
slander?
respond to that?
I do, but it seems like Claudia wanted.
All right, so y'all just saw that. Porsha's been a mess for years, but people have always excused her behavior because she's the quote unquote the youngest one on the show. Claudia Jordan kept her foot on Porsha's neck and was calling this out years ago, but people said Claudia was hating, Claudia was jealous. But y'all see, I made sure to play that little clip when she was like, I don't sleep with married men. Simon is still married, legally married. Y'all heard her crying about Cordell. Oh, he was cheating on me during my marriage. But now you have no problem being the side chick in this situation with a friend. You know, and so now now I see a lot of people not here because most of T-sippers have common sense. But I see a lot of these weirdos on social media saying, oh, it's just a storyline. Y'all are taking it too personal. She's trying to get a show. Okay. So let's say it is a storyline. Let's say all of this is for a storyline. Why does the storyline have to be so trifling and ratchet? Why do we always have to attach Black women and you know, whatever issues to just ratchetness, cheating, being the side chick, things like that? Why can there never be a storyline that puts Black women in a good light? I don't care if this is a storyline. It's not an okay storyline. You're talking about a real marriage, real situations. There's children involved. Simon has 8 children. Falynn has 3. These kids are watching this play out on social media. So I don't find this to be a funny storyline when you're talking about people's mental health and real situations, especially when this is a woman who every other year has cried on the show about women not supporting each other and women this and that and women needing to come together. But now when she's involved in something, now there's all these excuses for her. And I'm not going to make no excuses on my channel. I'm not feeling this at all. Storyline or not, real situation, it's trifling and it's wrong. Especially when just a few years ago, y'all heard me pull back the flashback of her talking about how that, you know, sleeping with a married man is not okay. And, you know, how she was cheated on and how she was hurt. And then let's not forget all through season, I believe, what was that, season 12, her whole situation with Dennis cheating on her and her crying on television and everything else. But now she has no problem turning around doing that to another woman. I find the whole situation just disgusting. Let me go ahead and read these super chats here. Kimaran1 sent $99.99. Thank you so much for the super chat. They says, oh my God, I finally caught a live. I'm in the military, Navy, and I definitely love you. My boyfriend be like, isn't that Lovelyti when he heard, honey? Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate it. And thank you for your service as well with you being in the Navy. So thank you so much. Let's see here. D Love sent 5 and says, how can someone say they are tuning out negative energy when they are the negative energy? Exactly. Just a bunch of mushmouth bullshit. Once again, Simon is the king of deflecting and turning stuff around on the people. Now, anybody who questions them, we're negative. We're bringing them negative energy, but screw the fact that you're literally, you know, screwing Porsha while you're still married to Falynn. And y'all met via Dennis's friendship. So he doesn't see the negativity in that. The same way he tried to turn around on Falynn and say that Falynn was cheating, but to this day, we haven't seen any receipts. So he's full of crap. Chloe A sent $19.99 says, hey girl, been watching you for years. I had to unfollow Porsha behind this. I can't respect this trifling behavior. I'm truly disappointed in that heifer. Karma will visit her soon. Yeah, a lot of people have been unfollowing her. You know, like I said, her writing that long dissertation and all that stuff. And the thing is, if you really think about it, and this is why I believe that she may be pregnant, who the hell makes this big announcement like that after supposedly only dating somebody for 1 month? Usually when you're dating somebody for a month, you don't even want anybody to know. You don't come out and announce anything. You don't introduce them to your family. You don't do any of that until you know this person is the one. Usually, you know, 6 months down the line. Nobody does all that within 1 month. That's why I feel like high key, she's pregnant. And they're trying to prepare everything, you know, make Falynn look bad, look like she was cheating on Simon, and then act like they're so in love now. And then in a few months, she'll probably be announcing that she's pregnant. Because it just doesn't make sense to make this huge announcement after 1 month. Lynn Vasquez says, down south has a serious home wrecking problem. It's normal, actually. Some chicks hit my man up saying, wow, such a beautiful family. Your wife is gorgeous. Then proceeded to try to sleep with him. Yes. Who remembers? Put a teacup if you guys remember when I did the video called The Real, what was it? It was, remember the bootleg North Carolina version? It was like The Real Side Chicks of Charlotte or something like that. Who remembers when I told you that was the culture in the South? What Lynn is saying is very true. This is such a big thing in the South. I went through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? My ex-husband with his trifling ass side chick. You know, I went through the same thing. I've always been open and honest about it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all been cheated on. So, you know, I don't feel bad. I did nothing wrong. But, okay, I'm glad. I see the teacups. I talked about this in The Real Side Chicks of Charlotte. That was a big thing in Charlotte. Even in my company that I worked for at the time, it was so many people in the office just carrying on affairs. People's wives would literally have the sheriff come up there and deliver divorce papers. People would be delivering paternity tests. You'd have managers, fucking collectors, and fucking customer service agents. But then the whole time they got their wife's picture on their desk. And then they're in church Sunday morning. Oh, I didn't see you at church Sunday. Why are you worried about if I was at church? You suck his dick throughout, you know, Monday through Friday. And you got a whole husband at home. Worry about that. Don't worry about if you see me at church Sunday. There's a lot of trifling stuff that goes on in the South. So don't let that the Southern belle and, I'm a sweet Southern shit. A lot of Southern hoes. That is the culture in the South. And it's sad that even back in the day, you know, you'd have a man here. This was his main family. And he have a whole nother family down the road and a whole nother family across town. It's sad. It is very, very sad, honey. Let's see here. Sam Salah says, do you think this vindicated Kenya after all these years? You know, Kenya has her own issues. I'm not going to act like Kenya's innocent, but I think with the whole Bolo thing, people are like kind of tired of Kenya constantly bringing up Bolo, but I think she was doing that to let people know that Porsha is not as innocent as people constantly try to make her be. And the fact that she was also using the whole Breonna Taylor situation, I think also bothered Kenya as well. So I think in a way it has kind of vindicated her. But I think that Porsha smashed Bolo? Absolutely. Absolutely. And even the fact that Porsha and LaToya were kissing, just shows, and she can say, well, I'm single. Yeah, she's single. She can do whatever. But then again, she tries to act like, she's not like these other women, like she's somehow a little bit better. No, you're just as, free and loose as everybody else. But she tries to act like she's not, and that's what I don't respect. That's why a lot of people like LaToya, because LaToya is just who she is. She's messy, she's wild, she's crazy, but people can deal with her. It's that fake shit. I'm going to act one way in this scenario and then act a whole different way as soon as I think the cameras are gone. And I think that's what bothered a lot of people. Let's see here. CS sent $10, says, hey, T, I'm a planner in the automotive industry, bearings, and I've flown $100,000 worth of steel to meet demand due to lack of resources. Keep close eye on steel too. Much love from the Carolinas. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's definitely a steel shortage as well. So a lot of shortages out there. So thank you for your hard work. We appreciate it. Jess Mel sent $10, says, T, also, how is she already talking about Simon and Dennis co-parenting her daughter when they've only been dating for a month? That's really bad. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. That's also disturbing. If this was a regular woman who moved in a regular dude into her home and is telling everybody, I'm with this guy, she just met him a month ago, and she has a daughter, folks would be dragging her. Like, you don't know if that man's a molester. He might touch your child. You don't bring your child around just somebody you've only known for a month. But because this is celebrities, and I'm not accusing anybody of anything, so let me make that clear. I'm just saying in real world situations, that would be alarm bells where, for me, I'd have to check my friend. Why are you talking about co-parenting with the dude you just met a month ago? You need to make sure you keep an eye on your own damn child and make sure you and the father are parenting. He don't need to be a co-parent after a month. Okay? That would be the conversation I would have with my own homegirl. So the fact that, so you're right, Jess, the fact that she's trying to say, oh, they're trying to co-parent. Why do you need him to co-parent? You got your mama there, you got your sister, you got Dennis, you have the funds to get a nanny. So again, I think she's laying the foundation and planting seeds because she'll be announcing that she's pregnant. That's why she's so worried about him being able to be a good parent, because he done put something in that damn bun. Just my opinion. Let's see here. Sarah, let's see. Ooh, just disappeared. Hold on. Melanie Theodore says the loudest in the room are usually doing said behavior. LOL, Derek Jackson and not Porsha Williams. Thank you for the super chat. That is the truth. The loudest ones, the most preachy ones, it says a lot. Let's see here. Dana Rice says, hurt people. The show brings out the worst in people. I definitely agree. Quayla801 says, hey, T, I finally stopped being lazy and super chatted. Do your sons watch your YouTube page? Like, oh, there goes mom again. Just wondering. No, my kids don't watch me, Duddy. Would you watch your mama? They don't. They have their YouTubers that they watch. If their friend says like, oh, I liked your mom's commentary on a particular video, then they might watch it. But like, no, I'm just crazy mom. They can hear my mouth in the house. So they're not. No, they watch everybody but me. Let's see here. Rena says, I think people give Porsha the benefit of the doubt because her family's accomplishments in business and in their civil rights background. We expect more from her. This is trash. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree. I think people should definitely hold her to task for this because it's just not cute. It's not cute at all. Dee Michelle says, hey, T, you look damn good. Miss Williams is going out sad. Wouldn't be surprised if Simon was cheating with her all this time. I wouldn't either. Now, this is the crazy thing. The Shade Room posted this earlier. Let me share this with you guys real quick. I guess Simon had a white chick too. Ooh, hold on. Simon also had a white woman that he was dealing with. So the Shade Room had posted this. So he wasn't just dealing with Porsha, honey. And most guys who are worth that much money, they're not going to just be dealing with one woman. They're going to have multiple. So here goes the white chick. She done came out the woodwork, honey. Said she also is Simon's boo thing. So this is her in Simon's car. He has like a Ferrari or something like that. A Lamborghini. So she wrote on here, Simon's car. This is his sweater. You see him in this sweater right here. He has a sweater, same jacket. So she's just bringing receipts that she's also smashing Simon. Same seats, showing that that's his car. And he had wrote, how do you measure your level of success in life, spirituality, mentally, emotionally, physically, or financially? Here's how. Then he went on to write some stupid speech. But that is the same car. Yep. And then that's her in the car as well in North Buckhead. And then she wrote, he's moving faster than his car, basically stating that, you know, he's not only just fucking her, but also Porsha. So Porsha thinks she's going to be the one to this man who's worth $40 million. Good luck with that fantasy. He's definitely going to keep a bunch of, you know, side chicks and things like that. So he can mix with all the spirituality thing and, oh, I didn't think I would get married so soon and I'm so in love. Oh, Simon gonna keep a bunch of women in his back pocket. Trust and believe. The same way he did Falynn is the same way he's gonna do Porsha. Jeremiah Anthony says, like I always say, these two things. You can crown a clown. If you crown a clown, you get a royal circus. You burn bridges, you sniff ashes. By the way, I love you. Thank you so much for the super chat, love. Thank you. Domo B says, Falynn's secret boo just proposed to her on the neighborhood talk, just posted it. What the F is going on? The troll gang is sending love. Thank you so much for the super chat. So I guess she got her own little boo now. The whole situation is a mess. I got to see that video. Miss Nabri 28 says, how you get them is how you lose them. Exactly. Sharice Beakley says, oh my God, finally able to catch a live. I was put on by my bestie a few years ago. She's been watching since high school. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you coming through. Shout out to your bestie for putting you onto my channel, honey. Appreciate her as well. Michelle Dorado says, super late. I'm going to catch the playback. Thank you for the super chat, Michelle. C Cam, the sweet fam, says Simon's been cheating. He cheated on Falynn with the white girl just 5 weeks ago and broke it off with her and got engaged to Porsha. They've been messing with each other over 30 days. Yep, I just posted the picture of the video of the white girl. So the whole thing is crazy. Damn, we got up to 17,000 people in here. Oh, wait. Well, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for watching and tuning in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I didn't know we had that many people in here sipping. Yeah, this whole thing is definitely turning into a Dragon Ball T series. It really is. And I think, you know, what we can all learn from this is, again, in relationships, people need to understand that you have to treat folks how you want to be treated. Period, point blank. Does that mean that, you know, things may not happen where somebody cheats on you or steps outside? No, that doesn't mean that. But I think that, again, as women, we need to hold other women accountable. Because you can't sit here and constantly cry victim when you go through something, when you get cheated on, and you want the whole world to support you and to, you know, trash Dennis and go in on him for you. And then you turn around and do the same thing to another woman. And, you know, to me, that's just too close to home. You know, it's one thing that she got with Simon if she didn't know, you know, Falynn. But the fact that she introduced Falynn to us in that manner, and now you're dating her ex, to me just makes no sense. And that's the problem, is that people do not really do what they need to do as far as girl code goes. So Falynn has since said she has responded to this today. So let me go ahead and show you guys what Falynn had to say about the situation. So Falynn says, I want to thank everyone for reaching out to me and offering their love and support. At this time, I'm focusing on finalizing my divorce and healing, sending positivity to all of you. So that is what Falynn had to say about the situation. And Falynn is a beautiful woman. So, I mean, she'll get snatched up. She'll be okay. It looks like somebody said that her fiance just, another guy that she's supposedly talking to proposed to her. So, she'll be fine. But I just think the whole situation was just dead wrong, especially when this is coming from a woman who has cried about being cheated on, and we've all supported her and liked her. But I just think like doing stuff like this is just not a good look. And especially being that when you are a role model to so many young girls who look up to Porsha Williams, I don't agree with it. I don't think it's okay. We can't keep crying about sisterhood and then we keep treating each other like trash. Because again, how we treat each other is what the men, then they turn around and do. So if we're saying that I'm okay with being the side chick, I'm okay with being, your second or third girlfriend, then that totally leaves these men off the hook to do whatever. How can we expect men to respect relationships, to respect marriage, when there's always a woman willing to be waiting in the wings to be a side chick? This whole side chick culture has definitely just fucked up society. And it's not just Black people. We're not going to claim that. I hate when they act like, the only side chicks out here are Black women. Absolutely not. There's white women who do it all the time. The Kardashians, they're notorious side chicks. And then as soon as they get somebody, then, it's supposed to be that person's supposed to love them wholeheartedly, be faithful to them. But bitch, how did you get them? Chloe. Like this whole side chick culture is just sad. And then their mama raised them like that. The mama did the same thing. Remember, Bruce Jenner was her side dude. She was cheating with Bruce while she's married to Robert Kardashian. So this happens all the time in different circles. Remember, O.J. Simpson was bragging about smashing Kris Jenner. Had her all up in the hot tub when Robert Kardashian was in the house, probably banging his wife, quiet as it's kept. Probably was doing wife swaps. So again, if we're not respecting relationships as women, we can't expect the men to. So the whole situation is just really sad. Kittabug 1983 says, didn't Porsha do the same thing with Dennis where she took him from someone? Ooh. Y'all write a comment. I didn't know that she was Dennis's side chick. I didn't know about that one. Hi, 4L says, happy Mother's Day, T. Thank you for going live. You're more than welcome. Thank you for tuning in. It's Nasir says, no, T, she proposed to him. Love you. Keep giving us the tea. Thank you for the $14.99. So Falynn proposed to the new boyfriend. Okay, Falynn. I gotta watch this video. I gotta definitely check out this video. Thank you so much, love. Aries T sent 10 says, I remember when Porsha said something like, he's got enough money that I'm already pregnant. She was sitting on the floor in the scene acting very skanky, but I forgot who she was talking about. Lovelyti. Yeah, even when you go back and you watch that scene, when Porsha first comes to like Falynn's house and she's looking around, and when people come into your home and they might not, like either their home may not be as nice or they've never seen nice shit and they're looking all around and looking up at the ceilings and, oh, okay, this is a nice ass house. Mm-hmm. You know that, we've all been there. People come to your home, they're looking around, looking at all the pictures and, peeking around corners and shit. That's how Porsha was doing. I mean, she was scoping out the scenery, especially when they came outside and she's like, well, damn, a pool, hookah, He's giving her whatever she wants. And I believe that that's what Porsha wants, but that wasn't her place to take it. Okay. It's just crazy how this shit goes down in Atlanta and in a lot of cities like that. It's insane. So again, you have to be careful who you're around, who you introduce your husband to. It's one thing if he's cheating with, like a random person or somebody you don't know. But it has to be even more hurtful when this was supposed to be a friendship that was forming or a friendship that was already formed. I mean, she spoke very highly of Porsha in that Candy interview. You're not going to speak that highly of a stranger. So they had to have some type of friendship for her to speak that highly of Porsha. But you know, that's how some people do, though. Once they've gotten your man, all of a sudden, we weren't friends. I didn't know her. It wasn't like that. But before you started fucking her man, though, y'all was all types of friends. So I always find that funny when women try to downplay relationships that they have with other women once they end up getting the man. All of a sudden, we weren't friends. We weren't play cousins. I don't even know her. Like, really? I got pictures of y'all from back in 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? Arms around each other. This is my girl. Now you don't know her, huh? Okay, cool. I swear folks is messy. Kenson 499 says, hey, T, love you. Sending some positive vibes. Thank you so much, Ken. Carton send 49.99 says, Porsha better pray Falynn doesn't pop up on her with a golf club. Latoya's about to get jacked up. Shake my head. Right? I'm sorry, but this whole situation would lead to, if I was, Falynn's a good one. Because I'd have to catch Porsha slipping somewhere in the ATL. Falynn is a good one. So we'll see what happens. But isn't it funny how Falynn was busy chasing Latoya around the house, trying to fight Latoya during the Halloween party? She should have been keeping an eye on Porsha. So I found that very, very interesting. That Latoya, because to me, it almost came off like Latoya was jealous of Falynn's lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she was so busy keeping her eye on Latoya and the stuff that Latoya was saying. Meanwhile, the whole snake that was in her home was Porsha. I'm telling you, hindsight is 2020. Let's see here. Miss Nabri 28 says T just came out. They're doing a three-part series on Porsha's life on Bravo. Oh, I can believe all this stuff is for television. I trust me. This is a viral story. This is being talked about nationwide. I know Wendy Williams was reporting on it. A lot of people are reporting on this entire situation. So you know Bravo's cameras are there, filming and rolling. But like I said, even if this is the storyline, why is this the storyline in the narrative that Porsha is so comfortable involving herself in? Especially like somebody said earlier, she comes from a civil rights background. Like, why is she so okay putting out this type of narrative? Well, you done got with somebody else's husband and all this other trifling shit. So yeah, I believe that Andy Cohen, Messy Andy, trust and believe those Bravo cameras are rolling. And trust and believe they're going to get some type of spinoff and everything else. The whole situation is crazy. Basically use that girl to create her own storyline because she really has no storyline. Outside of the whole Bolo BS, what storyline does Porsha have? She's not with Dennis. She really doesn't bring much to the show. The whole season was about her and Bolo. So this is a perfect storyline to help keep her on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Keisha Brown says, like a thief in the night, Porsha was pulling up to give Simon P for the night. Thank you so much for the super chat, love. Little Bay Oral sent $5 says only Eve didn't have to worry about the side chick. Yeah. It's crazy how everything is nowadays, though. JF Fan 97 says, be blessed, superstar, lovely lady. Thank you so much. So you guys, it's 8:09. I've been on here now for over an hour. This was a really good stream. I think we hit on a lot of stuff. We hit on a lot of topics. I think for the most part, people with common sense are not co-signing this situation. You know, it's just not okay. And I just think, if anything, we need to start treating each other better as women. When we hold women accountable for behavior like this, soon that behavior will slow down, if not, it all cease. But when we're sitting here glamorizing side chick behavior and, oh, well, I'd rather be a side chick because I can get, you know, a Birkin bag and red bottoms and, you know, he can deal with his wife as long as he's spoiling me. When we stop glamorizing that behavior, then the behavior will cease. And it's sad that that behavior is so prominent, especially in the entertainment industry. And now you see it, you know, amongst regular folks. The whole damn crew at Bojangles is smashing each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we just have to have respect for folks and their relationships and their boundaries. You know, put yourself in somebody else's shoes. If you don't want your husband stepping out on you, don't step out on your husband. If you don't want, you know what I'm saying, your husband having a side chick, then don't be willing to be somebody else's side chick. You know, so the whole situation is a mess. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in and spending some time with me here today. I think we talked about a lot. I'm going to come back and do another live stream later on in the week. Let me read these last few super chats. I'm going to go ahead and head out. Ashley Joe sent $2.99, says, Alexa, play Friend of Mine by Kelly Price. Y'all are a mess. Yeah, that song, boy, that song still hits to this day. Nana Nia says, Porsha's reputation and career will be tarnished, just like Alicia Keys, Gabrielle Union, so on and so forth. She did all that work to raw dog her friend's husband. I just can't anymore. Yeah, that whole situation is crazy. And yeah, Alicia Keys, they still clown her to this day for that whole situation with Swiss Beats. Her career has not been the same. People don't support her albums like that. She dropped, I think, a skincare line. No one cared. I don't know, not one person who bought her skincare. Maybe y'all did. Nobody around my part. No one here. Not in this house. So I think, you know, when people do certain things like that, it's definitely a turnoff. And it's not just women. You know, I have people like, oh, y'all only hold women accountable. Men too. Look how they drag third trimester Tristan. We drag him all the time. You know, like when you're doing things like that and it shows that you have a little more compass, people are not going to support it. People get tired of that stuff after a while. You know, it's just old and it's disrespectful. Rachel Ray says, money does not equal happiness. For the ones that are saying she's getting that bag, just remember that everything that glitters is not gold. How you get them is how she will lose him. I definitely agree with you on that 100%. And that's the problem. People are always focused on the money and, you know, getting that bag. But sometimes once you get it, then what? You know, Falynn had that bag and look how that ended. So money doesn't mean everything. And that's what people don't understand. It all starts from with here and being in here and being happy with yourself. And if you're not happy within yourself, then nothing else is going to fall into place. And a lot of people put on these fake ass personas like, oh, I'm blessed. I'm highly favored. I'm so happy. I'm beautiful. I got a stylist and my life is so this and my life is so that. All that shit is a facade for the gram. Because again, like I always tell you, the Instagram, all that posting on social media, that's just a highlight reel. People don't post when they're down and out and they're going through shit. All they do is post highlight reels of their life. So I'm not impressed by anything I see on the gram because all that shit is a mirage as far as I'm concerned. Ebony Newson sent 10 says Dennis was dating Candy's employee's friend, matching tattoos just like Porsha and Dennis, and Candy had receipts on the show. I remember that, but I think they were just dating because Dennis was dating a lot of people at that time. But I remember that whole little drama with Candy. Okay, I think I got them all. Yep, I did. I got all the super chats. Okay, one more. Miss Shelton 226 sent 10 says, T, if you rewatch the scene when Porsha saw Falynn swinging the golf club, she was shook. She was like, let me go. I think she knew she was messing with that woman's husband and got nervous. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch that part. I'm definitely going to have to go back and rewatch that. So on that note, you guys, thank you. We had up to 17,000 people in here. Thank y'all for supporting my channel, coming through. Make sure you guys hit the like button. I'll be back again later on this week. You guys have a good evening. And, you know, y'all stop the foolishness. Stop fucking other people's husbands and stuff. Okay? Sincerely, your auntie. Bye.